Alright. Everything should be good. Let me make sure everything's good on Twitch's end, and then I will send... Oh, hey! It's actually working right away for once. Alright. Well, let me send notifications real quick and we'll get straight into it. Plan for today. We're going to do an hour of zenless, and then I'm going to be switching over to Cold War camo. So, honestly, very chill day-to-day plan, so... Yeah. For what we'll do the PubSec officer event. We'll do my daily energy shenanigans, and then we'll also maybe do a couple social events if I have the time. So yeah, that's the plan for today. Probably gonna go until 5. The dog made a mess in the house earlier, so I want to keep an eye on him if possible. So I'm gonna probably try and go around then just to make sure he doesn't make another mess. But we'll see. Maybe I get so into camo grinding that I don't realize what time it is and I end up going later than I intend to. Eh, we can work around it. But yeah. So, get started on this first. Shouldn't take too long to get everything done. As for passing time, I'm not going to try and do quests out in the field like I was trying to earlier. Instead, what I'm going to focus on is doing some of the side quests that I still have stuck in the HDD. So, just get all of those caught up while I'm trying to wait to hang out with different characters. For what characters? I think we're just going to focus on the characters I've unlocked for Victoria Housekeeping. So, Lycan, Corin, and Ellen especially. Yeah, I want to make sure that I'm getting all of the at least the second rank for the characters I want to use inside the Hollow. Since having the ability to unlock their whatchamacallits, their cinemas without having to actually get additional rolls for them is going to be very helpful. Especially for Ellen, who's a limited time banner character, so I can't get another one even if I do spend money doing polls, so... As for spending money doing polls, we might be doing that next week with the release of Jane Doe. Like, that's what I'm planning on, at least, but we'll have to see. I already refreshed my, my monthly ticket yesterday, so we're good on that front. Actually, it's interesting to see the third thing, which it was the dancers there, I believe. First one was like a Bang Boo, the second one was the guy with the phone, and then the third one there was dancer. So I wonder what they're going to do for the rest of them. Now, I imagine it's probably on like a big cycle that's going to end up going back to the initial Bang Boo one before long, but still, I wonder how long the cycle actually is. Alright. Yay, we add Ambi as our promoter. I wonder what other agents can be used as promoters. Can't remember whose turn it was next, though. I think it was Saj's. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I don't like to use them repeatedly because that happy thing makes me think if you use them too much, like they will get less effective. So I'm trying to go through all of them in order, but it's just hard to remember. Honestly, I should just be going... Hey, man. Hey, welcome in, Batcher. Welcome in, Deed. How's it going? It's going really good. How you guys doing today? I made my waiting room. Ah, I see. Well then, I mean, I'm not someone who does any kind of, like, pre-stream, oh yeah, wait for the stream going on, but hey, if that's how you want to do it. It's going really good today. Today's been a good day. Had some spicy noodles for lunch with a protein coffee, so I'm all good to go for my day. I'm just kind of doing some Final Fantasy XIV stuff. Just made my ninja up to level 60. Ooh, nice. Glad to hear that. There's a thing here. Errands? What? Oh, I didn't even realize you could access that from that point. Like, I've just been using the menu. Well then, that works. For streaming, it is scuffed beyond belief, but I love it. And hey, that's the important part. Like, your stream is, like, your own thing. Like, yeah. There's some stuff that I could do to make my streams more like other people's. Would it be more successful? Probably. But my stream is the thing I love. So that's why I leave things the way they are, because it's the way I want them to be. That makes sense. Ooh, I just remembered we get 5 reels today. And 5 of the coupons. So we'll actually do those real quick. Cool. Let's we have 8 event reels, which aren't going to be spent until Jane Doe shows up, and then I have 7 of the normal reels, which I think I might hold on to the rest of my normal reels, or at least just spend them if I get 10 instead of buying more. Because I think I want to start putting my polychromes towards the event thing in 3 days when Jane Doe actually does come out. Maybe I'll be able to get her before I spend any money. But yeah, I'm glad to hear though that you're working on your stream and you're really enjoying it, Eve. That's amazing to hear. But yeah. It's level 60, isn't that getting into Stormblood? Patrick, correct me if I'm wrong. Or was that Heaven's Ward? I hope you lose your 50-50 with Riz Lamau. What 50-50? I mean, I lost the S rank I got before I got to pick what character I wanted to Nekomata, so. But hey, Dragneel, how you doing? Yes, I know why it's getting to Stormblood. Okay, good to know. That's what I thought. But yeah, how you doing, Dragneel? Unfortunately, I've lost a lot of 50-50s in this game already, but it doesn't stop me from loving it. I really want Kaleda, though, and it just doesn't... 70s max for the free trial. Oh! They updated it to include up to Stormblood. Interesting. Because when I started playing, it only went up to Heaven's Ward. So, that's actually good that they're giving the later content as actual, like, stuff as well.
Touch my tail?
Yeah.
And now.
I believe it's like a year ago almost they introduced Stormblood for Portrayal. Alright.
Yes. Come
on, let's get to work.
I'm only missing 5 games or 5 characters in this game, and it's of course all S ranks because I have all the A's. But yes, how you doing, Dragneel? What do we need here? Doing good. No work today, even though I got requested to cover someone, but I didn't feel like going to work, so... I mean, hey, I'm glad on you standing your ground and being like, yeah, no, I don't want to come in today, so I'm not going to. But I'm doing really good today. I had some coffee and noodles for lunch, and I'm super excited to be playing this for like an hour, and then I'm going to be switching over to something else. Right, I need more investigator logs for Ellen, so that's what we're going to do first. And then I would like to get like an actually upgraded, so I'm gonna start working on getting his stun materials. I want to for Genshin's Lamau, but I got plans. All right, fair enough. But yeah, I'm already saving up some money so that way I can do a premium 10 pull with Jane when she comes out in a few days. But my hope is that I can get her with just the free reels I get, so we'll see.
Standing by.
But most importantly, now I can actually throw on Lycan. Which, yeah, I actually transferred all of Anby's old gear to him, so he's ready to go in any of these situations, which is nice. Yeah, no, I was hoping that my guaranteed S rank I got before I got my character pick was going to be one of the characters I wanted, so I could just pick the other, but, unfortunately, no such luck. But hey, that isn't going to stop me from trying to get a Kaleda. I still want her. Feels so nice. I can do 110 pull now, but I'm going to wait for the new wand roll. Alright. I'm trying to think who you're talking about. You're talking about the S-Rank character, so that would be Burnus, I believe, right? Or whatever her name is. The Sun's character. The biker lady. I think. Alright. Yeah, I know who you're talking about, I just don't remember her name. But yeah, you're gonna be waiting a while then, so because she's a 1.2 character in the second half of 1.2 as well, so... So yeah, you're gonna be waiting a while, just keep that in mind, man. Yeah. That's it. At least I'll be enough wishes, but if I lose, I'm writing your name in my death notebook. Hey, don't count me as your bad luck charm. Trust me, I already have my own bad luck in this game. For how much I love it, my pulls are actually absolutely terrible. Currently in Final Fantasy XIV, I have a level 70 Dark Knight Scholar and Summoner. Alright. That's actually really cool because that means you can cover a lot of different roles with tank, healer, and DPS. So it's nice to have an extra DPS as well with the ninja. But yeah, no, for some reason my my pulls in this game are absolutely terrible despite how much I play it. Like I really am tempted to, once I get the polychromes today, to do it, just doing another 10 pull to see, so I can just show you guys how bad it actually is. I should get enough from the daily life of a PubSec officer quest. Let's go do coffee. But no, you can go through any of my VODs, like yeah, I'll get the occasional like high note, but like a lot of it is just hey, I got 9 B ranks in an A, or in A rank, so that's the best I could do, basically. Alright. So far I can play Scholar, Astrologian, Summoner, Red Mage, Dark Knight, Dragon, Dragoon, Ninja, and Samurai. Alright, that's actually a pretty good setup. That lets you cover all kinds of roles, although you only have one tank, so I'd start trying to learn a second tank just in case, but other than that, you can play any role that you need to.
Yes, I may be an intelligent machine, but
yeah, it's done. We're doing this because I need to limit break Lycan. It's either Paladin or Warrior, yeah. Paladin's really good because he's incredibly tanky. Way tankier than the rest of the tanks in the game, and then if you do Warrior, he's a lot more damage focus. Which, depending on your team, can be a good thing, but yeah. That said, though, I opted for Gunbreaker because I had Shadowbringer, so I have to remember that you don't have access to that.
Don't look straight at the moon.
Alright, there you go. Oh, I got them all on that. That's nice.
Stand still.
I hate these shield guys. They take way longer than what should be necessary to take down, honestly. There we go. That's a little bit better. Oh, it looks like Lycan's passive actually applies even on the initial hit that stuns the target. It's not even the I don't even need to bring him back out. Yeah, I feel like this is gonna have terrible time. Just because I spent so long worried about the shield guy. But, yep, that's okay.
Don't mess up my man.
Nothing an ult can't fix.
Thank you for your patronage. Get back.
Switch out.
The good news is, though, that it's actually really easy to get behind these things, so I can make up some time that I kind of missed out on the first one. Yeah, I've been thinking about leveling another tank later. I do have the Paladin. It's currently level 55, and the Warrior. It's still a Marauder, and it's level 1. Okay. I mean, to be fair, though, if you're using what was it? There's a dungeon that's really good for leveling. I can't remember what it's called, but it's the one where you with its own independent leveling system, and you get the like crystals that increase the power of all your weapons and armor and stuff. If you take low-level classes into that, you can actually power level them there. That's actually how I leveled most of my classes. I just don't remember what the name of it is. The Deep Dungeon. Yes, that one. The one where you go into like that forest in the camp, and then you get the shiny weapons, the aether weapons, I think they're called. Yeah, that one. That's actually really good for farming experience, even if you're on your own. Because you can just queue into random parties and people are running it all the time, so... Palace of the Dead, yes. That is the one I'm thinking of. Thank you. I'm sorry, I just couldn't remember that one. But yes, Palace of the Dead is a really good way that I know of about Heaven on High. Heaven on High isn't as good. It's not great for leveling characters because you need them to be high level already. And it's apparently just more of a challenge that you do with your friends instead of something you do to level like Palace of the Dead. So, I mean, you can tackle it if you want to, just don't expect very much good results from it. Oh, hey, Yuyan's here. Nice. Amy seems to be preparing to take care of some business. Listen to what Amy and her colleagues are talking about. So, how's it going? Have you been busy? Same old, you know how it is in general affairs. But all the paperwork and procedures have definitely gotten more organized since being Conrad joined. Are they the new intelligent construct employees? They're always so reliable. Oh, by the way, our team's got some free time lately. If you need any help or if you notice anything suspicious, just let us know. Yes, ma'am. Thank you in advance. Hey, stop fooling around. I'm not your superior. Look, someone's here. Ah, it's Belle. You are here for the citizen card replacement, right? Yes. Ah. There are more and more people in line now. We'll open another window. Please get a number and wait to be called. Alright. Something's come up. I gotta go. You two, I'll leave you to it. Alright. Someone suddenly contacts Yuyan, and she leaves in a hurry. To get your documents in order and get in line. Alright. I actually kind of hope that they run Yuyan's banner again. I really want to try her, well, I got to try her out initially through the story, but I want to actually, get her for real at some point. Alright. Event venue rental. Okay. He's POV. Alright. Apart from daily consultants, there's also event venue registration today. You do the same. You remember the rules your mentors taught you. To apply for a venue to host an event, you must have an EPA application material signed by the venue manager. Specify the event theme and location and file it with public security. The event theme and venue and other arrangements must be planned appropriately and in compliance with regulations and cannot be held in hollow and other dangerous locations, or else public security has the right to reject such applications. EPA application materials, venue manager, appropriate event plan, special event old identification document. Okay, I got it. In conclusion, anything you aren't sure of, video call me. Don't worry. You trust in my... Just trust in my judgment. Okay, thank you, officer. Hello, investigator. Event rental, outdoor venue rental. Okay. Hi, Miss Officer. The HIA Career Club wants to rent Trailblazer Plaza around the middle of next month to hold an onboarding ceremony for our new investigators. Here's our EPA application materials. Yep, approved. Okay, I'll be back and report. It's about time for onboarding for the newbies. Time passes so fast. Alright. So, employment info not registered, event venue rental, outdoor venue. Okay. Isn't this guy a holo raider? Hello, I'd like to host the investigator qualification. Off topic, my feet feel so soft because I added Vaseline. Oh, okay. I mean, hey, whatever helps you get through the day, man. That's their qualification training completion ceremony in the first floor of the lobby of the Ballet Twins. That is in the holo. Yep, it is in the holo. Under no circumstances should events be held in dangerous locations. He also forgot his professional investigator ID. Questioning the capabilities of professional investigator. No. I just was forcing her on. No need to report to HIA about this. Now see the next. Yeah, very off topic. I mean, hey, I understand. Whatever gets you through your day, man. And I'm glad you found something that does help you. Like, you know, being at work on your feet all the time, that can get very stressful on your body. So anything that helps you do it. Hey, it's Lycan. Hello, I'm here to register the event venue for Get Your Tail Wagging Canine Thyron performance. Sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just seeing like it and reading that just... Sorry. Alright, sorry. I'll be serious. The venue we're applying for is in Joyso Park Central Field. My EPA application materials and all other required registration documents. I don't know what... Okay. Concert is sure to be a success. Thank you kindly for your blessing, but why are you looking at me like that? I am, of course, not a performer. This is simply a commission I received as a housekeeper. Yeah, I believe you, Lycan. Whatever you want to tell people. Sorry, I don't know why, but that just got to me so hard. Alright, hello, I'm here to register the event venue for the Night of Fright. We prepared 100 movies portraying ethereals, and we're prepared to do a marathon showing the big screen hall and Gravity Cinema. Here's the EPA materials with the cinema manager's signature. Oh, okay. Great. Estimated rental time 200 hours. I mean, it's each movie is like 2 hours long, so that makes sense. But I'm actually surprised to see one of the Cunning Hares actually getting proper, like, documents. Not certain, but a burger place has already agreed to cater for the event. With burgers available in movies, it would be fine even if we were to live there. Yeah, but for like 200 hours? That's like over a week of movies. Supplier's so kind, yeah. Freelancer, event venue, indoor venue, okay. Hello, our band... Night Dare Melody plans to use Archlight Mansion Square of 10,000 to host the concert. Here is the concert plans and the EPA application materials. Alright. Awesome. We'll definitely have a full house on the day of the show. We've already printed 10,000 tickets to give out to the streets. When people see the name of our band, they're sure to come. Nightmare Melody? What's that? I've never heard of it. Oh, I see. Did everyone really read the band name? Ooh, alright, we gotta help a Bang Boo here. Nice. E-ni-ni. I'd like to rent Lumina Overpass to our Dream Team trials. There's plenty of passerbys on the overpass. All the test our contenders' dribbling skills. Yeah, no, that's a safety hazard. I'm sorry, Mr. Bang Boo. But there's nowhere more suitable. While we trained on the streets, lots of passerbys were willing to help out too. Can't use the passerby as train. Hollow Investigator event venue. Yep, special. We want to hold a memorial service in Hollow Zero. Oh, no. It's in the Hollow. You can't do it. Northwest quarter of Devev's territory for a friend. As the only dog willing to play fetch with us, Cecil passing away was a shock to everyone. Yeah. The venue doesn't conform to regulations, I'm sorry. You know, Cecil's a friend worth holding a memorial for. It's not like Patty's. Though I'm sure if it's a bad vision or sense of smell that caused it to shock investigators. And the high-risk ethereals too, yeah. Ooh, General Chop, okay. Our noodle shop is hosting a trial of spice with simmer using black bull red chili chicken noodles and hotter than soup to duel. Here's the event location plan. We won't take up any roads, and here, the EPA application materials. Yep. No problem, I support red chili noodles. Really? Then you're welcome to come and be a judge. But speaking of, judges have to finish 2 super spicy set meals to get the right to vote. I'll do my best to finish. And hey, we didn't even have to bother Julian here. We finished the batch of work. Let's take a break. Wow, you got all that work done. I mean, Amy, you're amazing. Sweet. On behalf of all new Arendelle citizens, I thank you, clever and responsible public security officer of the General Affairs Department. Yay! Public security officer's work is never done. Finally, it's your turn. Hello, right. You just needed to leave the documents we mentioned with me. Okay, let me see. Your documents are all in order. I'll help you report the lost citizen card and get a replacement for you. It'll take about 3 working days. Would you like to come here and collect it yourself or leave a delivery address for the courier service? I'll come and collect it. Are there any faster options? Fortunately, we don't normally offer an expedited service, but you can check the progress of your application on the official website or on one of the devices here at the precinct. If it's completed early, you can come to the window to pick it up. If you need your citizen card before the new card is issued, you can download a temporary pass from the Public Security official website. It can be used in place regular citizen card. Oh, hey, at least they're giving options to people who don't have their card yet. Have a nice day. We'll contact you as soon as it's ready. Alright. Sweet. And I like how we get to see a little bit more about the legal system, and that lady does not have hair. Ah. I see. Well, Dragneel, I found the waifu you're gonna try and pull for. Doesn't seem to have a brain, though. Just gonna throw that out here. The fuck? I don't know. Okay, so that's okay, so what happened is it loaded the assets but didn't load it. I don't know if that's intentional, it's not. If I actually reload the scene, it would actually fix it. So let's actually check that out. I unsee her skirt. Oh, okay. Well, let's back out real quick and reload that asset and see if it actually fixes it. Because it might be an error with the assets not properly in the game yet, but I imagine it's just because I force-loaded it. Well, he's got his priorities. Yep, that is true. But since I force-loaded that asset, I think it might have just not loaded correctly. So we're going to try reloading it. The fuck you, or Nani, the fuck you wucky is that? Well then. Those were very choice words. Yeah, that's game development for you. Ooh, I actually remembered I can claim some stuff today. Alright. 420. Ooh, let's see if we have enough. I think it was like 460 though, or something. 480, okay. So I will have just enough after this. Alright. Vote time. Do we do a 10 poll when we get the ability to do so? Also, oh. Oh, okay, I see what's going on. So her model isn't loaded correctly. They ended up flipping the LOD. So this is what she's supposed to look like when you're actually close to her. But because of errors, she's actually loading her, like, her distant model whenever I get close instead of it being the one that's you're actually supposed to see. So if I back away from her, her skirt, for some reason, and her hair actually do appear. Good, I'm glad I'm straight. Ah, I see. But yeah, no, that's probably not the best thing to have, best glitch to show off a new character. Because now you can't really get a close look at her because of that. Still, that is weird. I never thought that would actually be a problem in this game. And it's with specific assets, too. It's her hair and her skirt. At least Caesar here is actually loading correctly. Although, this is apparently Billy's big sister, so... Nice to meet her. Trying to see if there's any hints that she's related to Billy, and I think that right there, on the back of her thing, might be same icon as Billy, but I'm not sure. But yeah, no, I'm sure they're gonna end up fixing that by tomorrow. Oh, yep. Okay. Oh, okay. Alright, that is definitely something that has been announced in my chat. Well then. Alright. Well, let's get back to the normal stuff. And, let's not talk about, you know, Dragneel's weird fetishes. Yeah, like a girl, I could see what's inside her brain, literally. Although there is no brain in there. That's actually interesting that the, usually eyes are modeled on both sides, but they actually backface code the, her eyes so that way you can only see it from the front. Thing is, I wonder if, because of that, if I can see inside the other characters' heads, too. No. Okay, so it's smart enough to transparent the entire thing at once. Interesting. Oh. Amy seems to be preparing to take care of some business. Listen to what Amy and her colleagues are talking about. Do you see the newest hollow entry permit procedures? Of course, but why are you asking all of a sudden? Didn't they come into effect last week? So, have you finished this week's report? It's due tonight. Okay, back. Welcome back, Dragoneel. Tonight, oh my, I'm so jealous of you and every time we need to deal with paperwork. Do you have any idea how hard it is for a human to organize all this into a report? Fortunately, all I know is that the human boss said that because of these new rules, the report needs more details this time. So it needs to be no less than 8,000 words this time, not 5,000. 1,000 words? How many cases do I have to analyze to finish that by tonight? Worry not, I got a super useful gift for you. Report Writing Tips 2.0. Analyze cases from multiple angles and expand your articles quickly. Write like a pro with ease. Ah, I see. So just keep writing random bullshit until you hit the word count. Got it. Middle school has trained me well for this. That's very nice of you. But you need to cover the service counter now. Stay positive. Maybe you'll find some great material to put in your report today. Are they talking about the new rules that Zhu Yan mentioned earlier? Since the paperwork for applying for holo entry permits has also been updated, you should pretend to be browsing on your phone and listen in. Let's see how everyone prepares the materials for the holo entry permit. Take a closer look. Alright. Let's do this. Let's see if we can get the 8,000 again. This event isn't too hard. You just gotta pay attention to what they say, so. Apart from daily consultations, there's also holo entry permit processing. Do this, Amy. Remember what the rules the mentor taught you. Independent investigators holding an independent investigator license issued by the Holo Investigation Association. A bringing HAA disclosure notice to apply for an entry permit for current holo operations. For non-HIA related matters requiring entry into the holos, you're required to provide a case report from public security, a participant list, the participants' either adaptability test reports. Sorry, I couldn't read that for a second. To obtain an entry permit. The independent investigator's HIA disclosure, case record, and participants' ether adaptability tests. Got it. Is there anything that confirms to be okay and needs to be moved forward? Remember to contact me. You still have to write the report. I'll make sure to follow up and ensure the citizens give you proper feedback. Alright. Because of you, I might stream ZZZ. Well, hey, if you do, let me know, man. I would glad to help you out on your journey if you need anything. I absolutely love this game, so I'll definitely do whatever I can to help you, man. Alright. Not registered holo entry permanent personal processing. Okay, this is a child. Miss, I heard that entering the holo requires an access permit. Can I get a permit? My parents and I evacuated from Cretan Hollow, and I left something at our old home when it left. I want to go back and look for it. Kids aren't allowed to enter the hollows alone. Alright, I'll go back and ask my dad. Yes, it's better to leave this matter to the adults. Give her the permit. No, I have to keep my good rating at the HIA, otherwise I'm going to get fired. Also, more importantly, if I don't keep my good rating, I'm going to lose my polychromes. I need to go into the hollow to gather ingredients. One customer specifically requested salt and pepper blast crawler, and another wanted ether devil flower syrup. And another wanted association license? No, I don't have one. Just a simple chef. My interoperability tests are good. Is it okay? Get fired just to get a different job, Lamau? I mean, I can't. Like, getting a different job does not give me my polychrome still. Come on, man. We gotta pay for those reels somehow. The application reason and criteria do not match. I see. A head chef who can't become a hall investigator isn't a good manager. I'll make sure to get my independent investigator license first. That's not how you use the license. Business owner, holo entry permit, personal processing. I heard some novice investigators let out totally natural but horrified screams upon first seeing an ethereal. I managed a horror escape room and could really use some background sounds. Here's my independent investigator license along with the HIA disclosure. Alright, that's weird, but he does technically have the proper documents. Thanks. Feel free to come by and try my escape room sometime. Keep an ear out for any background music. Oh hey, look, it's Caesar. Yeah, I wonder if it's actually going to tell us our name. Yeah, alright. Hi, I'm here to renew our driver's licenses for everyone in our team and annual inspection documents for all the company vehicles. driving the outer ring into the city to handle this stuff ain't easy, especially after entering the speed limit zones in the city. Everyone kindly check the scope of what we... Oh, is this not... Pet investigators... Yeah, no, this isn't, for driverless license inquiries, please check the other window. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I thought since it's all public business, we could take care of it all at once. I'll go find the right service counter. You need to go to the traffic department. Okay. Well, hey, at least we got to talk to Caesar. Hold on. One more thing. Our logistics company offers transport stuff through the hollows. The route has been registered with public security. Got the list of personnel in the ether adaptability test reports here. Can we apply for new hollow entry permits? Alright, that we can do. Awesome, I finally managed to get something done. Officer, if you ever need to send something to the outer ring, remember our gang. I mean, our company. Got it. Alright. Her robot arm looks really nice. Ooh, we got a Bang Boo, we gotta help. Why do you want to go into the hollow, buddy? Inu, Ninan, Ni. Miss Officer, this is my Master Citizen card, which has my information on it. Here is her independent investigator's license and the HIA disclosure. Could you please help us get a hollow entry permit? Okay. I mean, it does technically have all the information I need, so sure. You're so kind, officer. I can take this back to my master. Thank you very much. What a thoughtful and beautiful Bang Boo. Alright. Freelancer, hollow entry, permanent personal processing. I've always heard mysterious voices calling me into the hollow. My HIA disclosure wasn't approved, but I won't give up. Unfortunately, you do need that disclosure to get in. Please, I need an access permit. Listen, the voice, he said, is coming. It's saying, hey fam, this is the ballet. Turn off the live stream. What live stream? Let me see. Ah, it's the Twilight Ballet. How can you be so sure that's what I heard before wasn't a call from the Hollows? Bring me at least the HIA disclosure letter. And, oh, we got Grace as well, which I assume that Grace is going to have no problems. The more professional characters seem to always be, have their documents in order. Hello, I'm preparing to take the children into a hollow for a checkup. Here's the list of intelligent machine scheduled for logic core testing this batch, and the case record from public security. Plus the list of staff and their adaptability test reports is all here. Alright. These are my children. I have meticulously trained. I have faith in them. I'll wait for your good news. We just finished this batch of work. Let's take a break. Wow, you got all that work done. Amy, you're amazing. Cool. Another 8,000. Alright. Time for that 10 pull. The procedure of the hollow entry permit application is definitely stricter now. The cunning hairs don't really care about rules. Bellabog Industries and Victoria Housekeeping should have known about this ages ago. Juyan and Soldier 11 don't need to deal with this anyways. So I guess there's no one to worry about. I mean, Bellabog Industries and Victoria Housekeeping already have gotten their permits actually done properly. And while yes, Ambi did actually get one document approved, I remember on the first day that Nicole came in and got her document denied, so... Why did I come here in the first place? Alright, to use public security self-service device to check how the citizen card application's going. Your citizen card application has been found. Your application is now being processed. Estimated completion in 1 business days. Okay, well it's down from 3. Come back next time then. Sweet, and it looks like Caesar and Furnace, or whatever her name was, actually ended up leaving, so... But that was still really cool that you get to see the characters that are coming in the next banners, like, actually out and about in the world. I don't think, Genshin does something like that. Although, I wouldn't know, so do correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Alright. You know what time it is. Alright, come on, game. I get an S rank at 55 searches, but come on, you know you want to give me a Kaleda. Come on. And... Nope, we didn't even get an S rank. Alright, whatever. Oh, I got 2 A ranks though. That's a little bit better than my usual haul. So, okay, I got another W engine. That's that kind of sucks because I'm phasing that character out, and I don't even get any of the materials that give me extra reels from that either. But hey, I can at least limit break it, and another W engine. Jeez, what is my luck? All right, well, we got 2 double W engines. At least one of those I'm actively using. But we got Bashful Demon and Road Rage or whatever it is. That kind of sucks, I'll be honest. But there is nothing nothing that can really be done. Why do I have something new on the schedule? Weird, it says I have something new on the schedule, but I literally don't. Oh well.
Time for some tail care.
Oh yeah, I never did give Ellen her reels. Alright, so she just needs another level, so one more day and she should be done.
I'm at your disposal.
And then Lycan needs another, like, 4 days.
I shall follow your
Or
orders.
3, actually, I guess.
Time for some tail. Ready for combat.
Right, we got Lucy's W engine.
Good day, Proxy.
Get this one right. No, it's Piper's. I always get Piper's and Lucy's confused. Yeah, I'm gonna be phasing this character out. Literally, this is the character that's gonna be replaced with Jane Doe, so... And then, I got Sakaku's.
Is it work time? It's food.
But Shikaku I'm actually actively using, so I'm actually happy to get that one, at least. Wait. And more ice damage, and more attack when launching an EX special attack. Alright. I do need to get more used to going for her, like, switching into her, going for EXs, and then quickly switching out of her. Like, I know I'm supposed to build up stun with Lycan, switch into Sakaku to actually pop the stun, but unfortunately I'm not very good at that. But, either way, her thing is now 2-star, which is always really nice. Yep.
Touch my tail? No.
Well, alright. Next on the list, let's see if... I need to remember. Yep, that's the one for talking to people. Okay, so I can only do 3 events a day. Got it. I still think I focus on all the Victoria housekeeping people. Oren's actually really close, so we'll invite her first. You've been very busy lately. Do you have time to meet up? I'm not busy. I'm also thinking about meeting up with Master Proxy. Anywhere you'd like to go? I already met her at random place, so we're gonna say the Luna Galleria. Alright, Luna Galleria has the Haunted House Challenge going on at the moment. Oh, okay. Sneak the peek before. The mystery prize is a special mechanical lubricant, but I didn't pre-register because you need to have 2 people to make a team. Pick me. Want to try and win that prize? Same special mechanical lubricant. Even Lycan only has 8 bottles of it. Oh, I see. It'd be a lot easier to take care of my chainsaw with that. But if I can make an unreasonable request, if we win the challenge, you can keep it. Thank you, Master Proxy. Could you please pick a time that's good for you? It is currently afternoon, so we'll just add it here. But we will just now walk to wherever Corin is and help her win that that material for her chainsaw. We're thinking that Corin's weapon even is a chainsaw because it has like a circular saw and not a the traditional chain that you think of. But hey, here she is. Do you two want to try the Haunted House Challenge? Put on this blindfold and come this way to enter the haunted house. What, blindfold? The haunted house is a challenge in the darkness, where you your partner are placed in an unknown location. Every sound and touch offers a brand new experience, so get ready for a combination of horror and excitement. For, AIM's special mechanical lubricant, please give me strength. You arrive at the haunted house. A chill runs down your spine, and you are plunged into darkness. You cannot see a thing. Listen carefully to the sounds all around you. There's a faint hissing sound off in the distance, like that of a wild beast. Did you hear that noise too, Master Proxy? What should we do? Should we go around or... Go around. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel too. However, just as you think you can skirt around it, you realize it's possible. That hissing noise is drawing closer and closer. Master Proxy, don't be scared. I'll protect you. You hear a rumbling growl from right beside you. Whoa. Stay away from... Sound of a chainsaw. Corrin has entered combat mode. Click clack, you somehow managed to dodge Corrin's frenzied slashes, which can only be described as a miracle. The walls of the haunted house are now still lucky, and they fall down with a deafening... Congratulations, you made it out of the haunted house? I'm so... I was scared just then, so I'm really... I'll help you clean everything up all good and proper, so it's back to how it was. Well, hey, technically she did complete the challenge. Two of you start tidying up together. Once the haunted house is back in its original condition, you're unable to determine what exactly that noise was just then was coming from. It's AIM's special mechanical... Master Proxy, can I really take the prize for myself? I mean, so much. Are you sure I can have the prize? Really? Yeah, go ahead and take it. You need it way more than I do, Corrin. Wow. AIM's special mechanical lubricant. It's really mine. This is what I want together with you, Master Proxy. I'm going to put this to good use. Hooray! And I should have leveled up her trust level, right?
Sokaku, ready.
No? Damn. Jeez, as much as I love hanging out with Corrin, she really does not want to trust me.
Don't look at me.
I'm sure if next time I run into her and like do an event with her, it'll be good. Or maybe it's I have enough points and I just have to wait for her to contact me at a different time. But we'll do a quest with someone else next. Yeah, I think that fire sign, which I saw on someone else earlier, might have been a sign that they're ready to level up. You just have to give them some more time. Alright. Are you working or studying? Neither. Got nothing to do. Any fun ideas? And don't bother if it's anything strenuous. I won't go, even if you're the one asking. Hang out with the video store? Speaking of, I remember you having some really fast internet. Some of the best. I won't charge her for the internet. I'll come over and borrow your net. When are you free? I'll meet you at the store. We'll say evening. Just so that way I can do a quick side quest. So, we'll go home, we'll activate the HDD, we'll do a quick quest, and then we'll meet up with Ellen. Yeah. Even though that roll earlier today wasn't the best, like, hey, it still technically does help me build up to another, it does help me build up to another thing out of the, shop here. I can get 3 tapes right now, which I will hold on to Jane Doe, and I was hoping to get one of the S-rank, things here. Oh, both of the monthly characters I have maxed out already, so I can't even buy either of them. Awesome. But yeah, I was hoping to get some of the W engines here. Like, apparently Brimstone is really good. And so is, well, Restrained I already have one, so that'd be nice to have another. And then Kaleda's, this is, Grace, yeah. And then also Rena is another one I've heard is actually really good as well. So. But yeah. When hitting an enemy with a basic attack, dash attack, or dodge counter, the equipper's attack is increased by 3.5 seconds for 8 seconds, stacking up to 8 times. Interesting, so it's just a better version of Starlight Engine. That's interesting. I didn't think Soldier 11 was the kind of character to go for rapid dash counters like that, but you know what? What do I know? Oh, right. Okay, so we only have 6 Boopons. I was about to say, I didn't check if we actually had enough for another thing here. Ooh, 54. Oh, I have this blue challenge, though. I think the red ones are supposed to be hard difficulty, which used to have its own menu, but I think they just kind of merged them now.
Ready for combat. Is it?
I'm
We'll
at your
switch over to
disposal.
my actual good team, and then we'll do this. But so far, so good. It's actually interesting. I didn't think they'd limit the amount of people you can actually hang out with in a day. I guess it's more important to find the trust events now. Like when you find them just out in the field and you can hang out with them, like the one of Corin where she of the purple bag that got left on the subway. Because it'll help you make up the difference on characters that you don't have the time slots to invite out. Also, good to see that the audio issues are still happening. That's not the stream, by the way. That's the actual game. For some reason, getting breaks on characters is causing the audio to glitch out. And I don't know what's causing it. I thought it was something related to Ellen, but I didn't switch into or out of Ellen there, so I don't think it was
No
her.
worries, boss.
Just seeing that multiplier, that damage multiplier increase after I hit them with this character is so nice. But yeah, no, he even if he triggers the stun, technically he still imparts his passive, which is the increased damage there. So that's actually wonderful.
Trouble soon.
Understood. Evade now. Amateurs.
There we go.
Kaku is here.
So yeah, he's just all around, all in all, very good, just for any kind of team because of that increased damage he makes them take. I now know why he seems to be so versatile. Because like I said earlier in previous streams that Ambi was a really versatile thing. But no, like Lycan helps every single team just by the way he works. Like, I think Lycan's gonna be meta throughout the entire lifespan of this game just because of how powerful he is. There's a chest with lots of spare parts in it. Inside of it lies a barely damaged bamboo with much of its components dismantled. This might be Roger's Mia. Let's take it back. Oh, that sucks. That little bamboo got dismantled. Aw. Feel bad for Roger now. He lost his Mia. But unfortunately, there's nothing that can be done. At least Ellen's here to hang out. And also, she's the only one so far that has actually come into random play when they've been invited here. So that's actually interesting. Hey, you're here. Yep. We did agree to meet. What's your password? Thought you knew. Just making sure. Some people change their passwords pretty often. What did you come here for today? Tickets for 404 Live are about to go on sale. Fond of live shows? Interesting. Not really. I just heard 404 Live is having limited shows, and they have beanbag chairs at the venue. I've not been to any live shows because standing there is too exhausting. I want to try this time, though. Tickets are about to go on sale. Talk to you in a bit. Oh yeah, I've seen how this event turns out with the beanbag chairs and her having to hold her tail the entire show. She's like, yeah, I should have bought a second one just so that way I could have had enough room for it. Ellen stands at the center of the store and taps away swiftly on the screen. A moment later, she stretches with satisfaction. You. Did you get them? Yeah. What's your ID number? Well, we're really good and close enough to what? The tickets requiring identity verification. Wouldn't it go to waste if you don't tell me? Wait, there's one for me? 4 Live is really close, right? Yep. I'll call you before the show. Let's go together if you're free. Alright, cool. After nabbing the tickets, a long discussion ensues about where to hang out. Ultimately ends with a unanimous decision to enjoy snacks and watch videos soft soap but in the workshop. I mean, that sounds like the most Ellen thing, so... Cool. Where does that put her trust at?
Time for some tail care.
It puts her at the same level of Corn, actually. Which makes me believe that the, that it stops there, and now I have to find another event to actually get it to break through. Well, let's actually check the, usual suspect areas and see if anyone's there. No? Alright. Looks like I'm gonna have to wait till morning to see if they show up again. But that's okay. I can just do some, quick missions on the HDD. Let's see. How long have we been going? Oh, almost a complete hour. Give me a second. I am claiming some rewards. But that's cool. At least now I understand a little bit more of how it works. If it's, if you have to actually, like, get, them upgraded, and then you can, upgrade the trust. But, let's see. Prologue Chapter 1 should be finished, at least for story. I know that there's probably, yeah, some exploration ones that I'm missing because I don't like exploration missions. But I probably actually do need to start doing some of these. Yeah, a lot of these are not very high level. And I know I have a lot of things here where I have to do them, so I might as well just start getting done with the prologue chapter 1 missions. This tab is clear. This tab is clear. So the only one that's left is the exploration chapter. So we'll start with this one and just move our way up. Oh well, I need to go through all of these anyways, because I'm sure there's a few things that I'm missing that I actually need to, or that would make my life easier, so I want to get as many of them as possible. Various discovered the IP address linked to the account and evaluated the average completion time and reward for the commission associated with it. Conclusion. This commission is a must-do. Well, a little late for that. You have reached the target location. No threats detected in the surrounding area. Please proceed with confidence. We have the testing and maintenance for the spring mechanism within the hollow. Okay. Seeing the spring mechanism and lone bamboo detected. Please try and capture it. Okay. How about giving the bamboo a whack? Let's get started. Okay. Huh? The bamboo is avoiding our tracks. It's time to catch that sneaky little one. Oh, okay. So all I have to do is
So fun.
do that. Because it will, since it avoids where I was, all I have to do is just kind of close it off and it can't go anywhere. Feels more like someone doing a good deep in a commission. Ah, I see. It's like there's one more round to go. Okay. Just one round. It almost feels like this commission... Yeah, okay.
So fun.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that to block him off, and then I'm going to do this.
So fun.
Oh, and he ended up going to the opposite room. So we go to the Denny's first, and then we hit him with the area that he can't escape from.
The art of leaping.
Oh, jeez. Oh, if only I could get these gear coins in the actual Hollow Zero, that would actually be really nice. Ooh. Portal, so the bamboo can be teleported between them. Alright, that's fine. I assume we can go through them as well. Make sure it can't slip away this time. Collect money first, because I need a lot of money. If I had known that this quest would give so much money, I would have done this when I was farming it.
So fun.
Alright. Oh, I didn't even mean to
The
accidentally
art
step into that
of
one.
leaping.
Okay, we'll do this. And then we will go directly into it. I think that should give us...
That's got some zing, but not as much as me.
Oh, never mind. Alright, well. That's okay. You still got it in the end.
So fun!
Oh, so all of the springs were set up so that way you actually couldn't go into the portals yourself. Okay. Another one. These mechanisms are pretty handy, yeah. Actually complete, so that's a wrap. Oh, yep, there's the data. Some extra pay for me to put. Exit location. Alright. Jeez. And they made a giant gear coin. That's actually amazing. Ooh, alright, well, needed all the gear coins, but I mean, we didn't get to take them out of the hollow anyways, so... Didn't matter that they took them all here. But yeah, those were just some free polychromes just for playing around with the puzzle for a little bit. Continue. Alright. I imagine since it had me pick characters, it's gonna have me do at least some combat. No, okay. I guess we just picked characters for the sake of picking characters. Got it. I'm not gonna argue. To be fair, that was a very early game quest that I was actually already supposed to have done. My bad. Another commission. Discover another commission not to be missed. Alright. Quests. Can I do it? Sure. Sweet. Oh, I didn't even realize this one. Oh, this must be the one that I did earlier. Or that I was just doing, I should say. Yeah, I have a lot of these that I actually probably need to make sure that I'm doing them. Alright, what do we doing here? Actually, we're at the hour mark. So I think I switch over at this point. Yeah, ad break ends. There we go. So, give me a little bit and we will switch over. Alright, give me 1 second. Still no, now that I know how the trust system works a little bit better, I can start trying to get all the trust ranks up. Because those will also give a ton of rewards as well. And I'm sure the bug with that character's hair is going to be fixed sooner rather than later. Alright, let's do this. But yep. Looking forward to there's only going to be 2 more days of this event, and on Tuesday I kind of want to do something special where I go through all of the systems in the game and try and give like an honest review of them. I'm gonna try and make like a list of bullet points to actually go through, just so that way I'm sure I don't miss anything. Just because after playing the game for like 3 weeks straight now, I should know a lot about the game, and I mean I'm at the end game. It's not like I'm missing much. All right. Hello. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I always get my old overlay live and overlay PNG mixed up because the old one is still set up for my 3D model, which since I don't have a working camera, I can't use right now. I can't tell if the game's working because the loading symbol's behind my my character. At least on OBS. Hold on, I just remembered something. I have to switch category. Duty. Black Ops Cold War. There we go. Sorry about that. I did not mean that to take so long to switch over the category. Yep, we're good. Alright. Get into this. Oh, my Discord overlay is actually working for once. Call of Duty Black Ops 6, yep. Fortunately, don't have money right now, but oh well. I will be getting it on Game Pass so I can play with SK. Like, you guys can be sure of that one. So, diamond shotguns, diamond pistols, and diamond specials. Okay. So, what I was doing last is I wonder... was I leveling weapons? I think that's what I was specifically doing. Like, I have a lot of SMGs on. Well, I have 2 tac rifles, 2 SMGs, assault rifle, a sniper, an LMG, oh, 3 SMGs, and 2 snipers. Okay. I should be working on the longer categories today, so I think maybe I do the sniper here. Alright, let's start with Onslaught because of the fact that I need levels, and that seems to be the best way to get them, just, like, off the top of my head. Yeah, you're almost done. Yeah. We'll do the sniper rifle first. Let me make sure his Aether shot on. It does. Alright. In skills, I have enough to get another thing, so what do I want? Aether shot is leveled up, so I guess perks are all done. I guess an ammo mod is my... Oh, I was about to say an ammo mod's my best thing, but field upgrades are all that's left. I didn't even realize. I guess Frenzy Guard actually is the best thing I can get here. I just need 1, so 6, 11, 16 more Flawless Ethereum, and then I'm done with all of the upgrades. But Private, Onslaught. What map do I want to do? Like, I know I did that one, map last night. Was that a, hold on, what was it? Was it a containment map? It might have been. We'll do Rush. This is actually a Black Ops 2 map that, or, well, I think it was in Black Ops 1 as well. But it's like a very historic map, so I should actually do it at least once. We'll do a 15-minute double XP token. Wonder if you actually pop multiple of these if you could stack them. I didn't even really think about that. I should actually attempt that next time I load into the next game. But either way. So yeah. Cannon. Yeah, I want to go through everything about Zenless though, and try and do like a comprehensive review. I feel like it's one of those things where I actually am qualified just for the amount of time and effort I've put into the game to make something like that. Because yes, I know I do have a tendency to spout out random stuff that doesn't have anything to do with anything, but like, I don't know, usually it's because I say it in frustration, so I want a like calm environment where I can say like everything that I truly feel about the game without spouting out random things that have no that are just because I'm frustrated. Oh yeah, I remembered. I think it was the Mac 10 I got all the challenges done in a single game. Last time I did this. Oh, that last one was a missed headshot. That's okay. Should be more than enough to get everything that I'm looking for here.
It's your only protection from the lethal phase that's consumed the
area. The iron sights in this... Okay, the back side of it is really annoying, but the front side of it actually looks fine, and I would still rather prefer the iron sights over a scope. I wish it was more like the ballista iron sights, though, that didn't really have a backside. It was just the front sight.
Threat down.
Oh, I got a collateral. Gotta reload. Kept firing and they had already died. My bad. Oh, I already have armor. I don't remember picking any up. But hey, I will definitely take it. Like, you definitely need it in this game mode.
Are you ready for anything?
Alright, about 3 shots to split them, and remember I missed most of it, and then each of them go down in 1 if I can hit it. Probably like, I was about to say like 2 body shots, but no, it's like 4. Well, that's a camo at least. And I got the worst, whatchamacallit. I got the worst perk for this game mode. Yes, I can take 2 knives with me. I stab someone and then stab someone else. Why would I need 2 knives? I mean, I guess technically this is a 2-player game, so if each player wanted one, they could take it, but like... Why 2 knives? I already have my melee weapons finished. I mean, heck, I might as well keep one of them just so that way if I go for a quick melee, I have a better option than just the gun butt. But still... I don't even know what I'd want for another weapon here. Sorry. Yeah.
Brains are overrated,
I mean, I know what I said that this probably won't last long, but I did say the same thing about the marshals, and then ended up having like a really long game with them. So maybe maybe I'm wrong about that. I mean, this is definitely a better weapon than the marshals, at least, because it's a lot of single target damage instead of those dragon tongue rounds that would apply the dot and get the kills away from actual bullets, which made headshots way harder than they needed to be.
A little off the top.
Alright, do not hip fire this thing. Got it. I've learned that lesson. Firing does not work in a lot of circumstances. Well, at least getting the headshots is very consistent with this gun, and it has so much damage that I think headshots are always going to be a one-shot kill, at least for a majority of the game. Although for the elites, it's going to start taking 2 or more very soon.
Finish him.
I mean, this is a bad example because this guy's really hard to headshot. You have to like hit him like actually like inside the mouth to get a headshot technically. So the best thing I can do here is just kind of train him around and blind fire into him. Hope that I get enough shots off that I actually can kill.
До свидания, filthy animal.
Yeah, that was my best bet there. Fortunately.
Elite down.
And normally I would just use this weapon to deal with whatever elites pop up from now on, but I do need the elite kills with this weapon, so I need to actually use it specifically. I got PhD, so not very good perk so far. But if worst comes to worst now, I at least have the combat bow, which you can use the melee on that to get a lot of zombie kills. Since for some reason it makes your melee super strong. I remember watching a video and apparently it's like it makes your melee just as strong as actually like firing the bow as long as you're holding it. It's actually better to just hold the combat bow and melee the entire time instead of trying to actually shoot any zombies with it. I'm gonna miss the skin. Like, I know Weaver's coming back, and I don't know if this skin will be available, but, like, I'm gonna keep playing him, but it's gonna be so weird seeing him, like, as an actual human instead of the Disciple version that I've been playing for, like, better part of, like, almost a year now, I think, actually. I don't remember when I picked up this game. Or, well, then I picked up the skin, that is. I know I played a little bit with SK before this, before I bought this skin. But we were playing it so much that it was worth it regardless. I didn't mean to throw the decoy there. But I fat fingered it, and you know what? I just decided that was the best option. And I'm actually very surprised I got the headshot, like the no-scope headshot collateral there. I don't actually expect that. And I also kept my decoy because mule kick, so I guess there could have been way worse situations that ended. Or I should say there could have been way worse ways that could have ended. Oh, alright. Oh. Getting hit by a zombie. So nice when I have that shot and can just kind of hip fire this thing. Like, it's not going to solve all of the issues with trying to hip fire sniper rifle, but it will solve most of them by making it reliable enough to hit shots on enemies, even if they're not headshots.
Red eliminated.
Alright. No, I'll take the combat bow. And now I have a legendary sniper rifle when I kind of wanted a chalice there to upgrade, or to pack a punch, but oh well.
Be careful. You're in the phase.
And I got quick revive. Okay. Yeah, we're just getting the toppest of top shelf with these perks, aren't we? But yeah, no. Once I get to Deadshot, it should be a lot easier to keep the to actually hit things while hip firing. The fun fact, no, it isn't the fact that Deadshot's only effect is like, okay. There's a common misconception that the only thing Deadshot does is make the auto-aim go onto the head. That's been proven a lot of times. It's, the guns actually do get more accurate with Deadshot. It's just, usually it wasn't worth it back in the old days of zombies where spraying into the horde was usually the best way to handle things. Now that headshots are actually, like, way more effective of way of getting rid of them, like, the actual increase on Deadshot is actually way better now. Unfortunately, shit. Unfortunately, I've still seen people saying that all Deadshot does is make the auto end go onto the head. That hasn't been accurate, like, the entire time. Also, yes, I did accidentally go down that. That's my fault. I was too busy about yapping about Deadshot, and I wasn't paying attention to where I was positioned, and I got myself stuck a little. That's okay. I should get my knife back when I get Mule Kick again. With my luck, it's probably going to be the next perk I pick up.
The crows will feast this day.
I'm already starting to miss headshots. That's a really bad sign. The good news is that even though collaterals are way worse in this game than they were in every other previous game, I can still just line them up and go for them.
Your people. Now. Tag them back.
Get out of there.
Yes, I'm trying, Weaver. There's not a lot of room to run around here. This is a very cramped space. Good. Never mind, there's another playground. You're not good. I don't know how I'm living here. I have 5 HP.
One bite.
There we go, jeez. Oh.
Scanners picking up an elite hostile near your position.
Oh no, that's not good. Well, see if we die here. Where even is? Yeah, where's the orb? Is it up there? I mean, it's a mimic, so wherever it is, it's okay. But like, I see where it is now. Damn it. I'm doing terribly. That's just because this thing has such a low fire rate. And it's kind of the problem with sniper rifles, like, throughout the entire history of this game mode. Like, there was a reason why sniper rifles out of the box always elicited such a negative reaction from characters. Just because of the fact that they're so slow in a game mode where you need to be quick. Like, you need to be killing zombies as fast as possible, but oh well. I'll take it into Mauer where I can actually get Pack-a-Punch relatively easily, and it should do a little bit better. Yeah, that did suck. That was just me being terrible and not paying attention very much to where I was and where I was going. Alright, well. I got a new scope that I will never use. Honestly, there's one that's, I mean, I wish it had, like, the red dot, like the old red dot. Honestly, probably using this custom zoom and then just bringing it all the way back to 1 times would actually probably be the best way to do about this. The problem with the scopes for this is the fact that they all have some kind of zoom. And I need it to not zoom in too much, because then I can't see what's going on. Alright. What if I... Oh, I can't stack them. Alright, well, there is an hour of of double weapon XP. Glad to know I can actually stack these, so I can actually use some of my double weapon XPs to get some of this stuff done faster. Oh well, it was unfortunate, but nothing that can really be done. Oh well. Malware should be a good enough map, though, for me to get things, and, yeah, it's gonna turn into a lot of special spam later on, but honestly, that's not so bad with the sniper rifle. Usually, snipers are really good at taking down those kind of tankier special mobs, so I'm sure it'll be okay. Means I should be able to at least get that category done, if nothing else. Fortunately, I really wish I could turn my account XP tokens into weapon XP. Because right now I don't need account XP. I've hit what is essentially Prestige Master. But there's no need for any more experience.
Go home. You're drunk.
Also, since I've been playing so much Zenless, I'm very rusty when it comes to first-person shooter controls. Especially since I've been trying to play on the mouse and keyboard a lot more recently, but I still play this with the controller.
And here everyone thought I was the treacherous bastard. Turns out Miss Goody Two-Shoes was a Nazi agent this whole time. Not just a Nazi.
Trying to turn off the flashlight because it was starting to get blinding whenever I went to reload.
The very facility that caused the outbreaks and opened the portals to the Dark Ether. She has planned this from the start. Get the power on. We won't find her in darkness.
I'm gonna say about wave 3 I want to start opening it up. I'm gonna do it early because of the fact that this weapon does not work well if you're in an enclosed space. Probably why I shouldn't have taken it into Onslaught in the first place, but you know what?
Fucking idiots walk
Sometimes we make mistakes. Yeah, just because it's bolt action, and the bolt action snipers aren't really good in those kinds of situations. I know there is one semi-auto sniper that could be good, a little bit better in those kind of spaces, which I'll get to that one eventually, most likely. Alright, we're gonna do one more round here, and then we're gonna try and get to the street level, so it should be good. Alright. Hopefully I don't need to worry about the ZRG challenge, because yeah, I can do Manglers here, which I mean I'll probably end up doing it if they count, but I think it specifies Outbreak for some reason. Oh yeah, we'll definitely move out at the end of this wave if it's gonna give me double points.
Setting rally point.
Especially with the fact that I should be should actually be hitting enough headshots to make good use of this.
Sorry to hear about your face.
Alright, move out. Okay. And just go straight. I don't need to worry about stopping anywhere. I just have to get to the ground floor before the next wave starts. And Tempest over here. Nope, it's gonna make me go to the far side. Alright, that's okay.
Tempests were critical to my inversion warheads. Remember? The ones you sent to the bottom of the ocean.
Jeez. It blocked my bullet with one of the electrical balls. That's actually interesting.
You will not be missed.
I'll take the Semtex. Yeah. Good if I get cornered. Usually just blowing myself up will deal less damage to me than letting the zombies wail on me trying to get out. But we'll see if I'm actually smart enough to use it, or if I just hold on to it and never throw it, like I've been known to do with some lethals. Okay, I want my weapon experience and I want my camo progress. Like, I don't have time to throw lethals there. I also apparently have 0 accuracy. Come on, there we go, thank you. So yeah, if you've ever wondered what I mean when I say sometimes my accuracy is really good and sometimes it's really bad, that was an example of it being really good. I'm sure later I'll have an example where like I hit a bunch of shots in a row without missing, but... You're not on fire, so I can just kill you. I want to let the ones that are on fire actually burn to death here. The reason why is I have a calling card challenge that I need for killing zombies with that subway, and the easiest way to do that is just to let them burn to death if they get set on fire.
You're like a bull in a china shop, Requiem. Can't touch anything without breaking it. Go on, find replacement fuses.
I mean, we've only broken the one thing. Like, I don't know what Peck's going on about, other than just trying to talk shit about us because, you know, it's Peck. It's gonna be weird having him be the hero. I wonder if he's gonna keep talking shit about us even in Terminus. Accuracy's terrible still. Glad to see some things never change. Here. Yeah, no, I can't have the flashlight on when I'm reloading, otherwise it blinds me. Because it decides to for some reason reflect off the weapon.
You must find the end station lab.
Alright, I have enough for armor at least.
Will be.
I'll take that immediately because I do need it. And let's see if we can also get Pack Punch open. I think that was the last door I needed to buy for, yeah, alright, I can get it open. Do it now just so that way I can deal with the Disciple when he still has low health. And, one shot to the face is probably going to kill him here. I actually hit him, which I did hit him in the face there, but I only did half because of his mask.
It is over for you.
There we go. Well, it's gonna be really nice once I can just hit those guys in the back without having to worry about getting close enough to actually hurt them. Because that was kind of what I was struggling with when I did this map earlier, was the fact that I don't even remember what weapon I was using. I was using like an SMG, I think. Or maybe I don't think it was the Diamatis. Maybe it actually was. I think I came in here with the weapon to start with, and then I switched to the Diamatis. Maybe it was the Marshals that I did that with. Where I ended up struggling near the end because of the fact that I just couldn't hit the specials because they were too far away. Alright. Next goal, I want Jug and I want Meal Kick. Alright, there we go. I think that's enough for Jug at least. And then 3,000 should be Meal Kick. Okay. Oh, and then Deadshot. I also need Deadshot. I completely forgot about that. actual lights now. I can keep that off. Obviously, having the lights on doesn't change how blind I am in this game, apparently.
Aim for the head. It usually works. You are weak. It makes me laugh. Ha!
Right. There we go. I think mule kick is more important, though, just so I can keep a steady supply of ammo. Right. That should be good. You have to be careful. I am starting to run out, so I need this sooner rather than later, so we're just gonna go and grab it now. Jeez, is that M16 already purple? No, it was blue. Okay. I was about to say, like, that would be incredibly quick for that to be, upgraded that far. Alright, 1,250 for Deadshot.
Stay down.
Let me see, I've got as terrible accuracy as ever. Where do I want to... Yeah, I think I camp here in the power room, just for the time being, at least. I want to train, but I need, like, stamina up and, Deadshot for that. That's going to be a lot more points. I mean, I could just go to, the Wonder Fizz for Deadshot. I don't even have to open up that door.
Tango removed.
I don't know, I like buying, perks on their actual machines instead of relying off of Wonder Fizz the entire time. That makes me wonder what they're gonna do with Wonder Fizz in the next game. Because I can almost guarantee at this point it's gonna be in there. Fortunately, there's not really much that can be done about it if they just have same Wonder Fizz in that game that they do in this one. It's just going to be always more efficient to get the your perks from Wonder Fizz then. I'm hoping they do rework it to make it so that way it's a little bit better to get them from the actual machines. Like, I don't know, maybe it costs an additional 250 points to get it from the Wonder Fizz. That might be a little too harsh, I will concede, but I don't know. Just something to make it so that way, just in general gameplay, going to the actual perk machines is still technically a little better. While it's still giving you the option for the Wonder Fizz if you want to go that route instead. Once I get 4,000, I can get the last perk I want here. I guess I can just start trying to train now that I have Deadshot. Because now hip firing isn't as terrible as it once was. There we go. See if that's any better.
Who's next? Fuck around and find out.
Nice. Oh yeah, I should check the Mac 10 again. I don't remember. I know I did all my headshot challenges in one game, but I think I didn't actually level up the gun itself enough to actually do everything. So I might have to still work on that. I didn't even think about that. I just immediately went to snipers because I know this thing's gonna be take a long time, so I thought I might as well get some work done on it. So I am running out of time now. I only have like 2 more months until the game comes out, so I have to do a few extra streams of this just to make sure I get all my camos done. I don't want to go into Black Ops 6 without having Cold War finished. I mean, it's not even that big a deal anymore. I'm sure I'm gonna have to do this entire process all over again for Black Ops 6, so it doesn't really matter if I do it here or there. I just really wanted to try and have it done, and I thought it would be a little bit better, but unfortunately, a lot of stuff has happened, so. Yeah. Okay, though. Oh, I got hit there. Did a second. I'm gonna go around and then gonna try again. I'm already gonna tell this is gonna be one that's gonna make me very ragey when it comes to getting jackrabbits. I mean, I guess actually it's fine.
That's a kill.
I don't need to reload here. And another hit. Alright, whatever. It's not even high enough weapon level, so it doesn't matter. Really just the XP farming that takes so long in this. Like, I know it's because what you're supposed to do is... Oh, I'm out of ammo. I'm reloading. Whoops. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to level up these guns in multiplayer just by playing, where it's where it's way faster to actually do that. And then you're supposed to take them into zombies to do the camo challenges there. I'm just doing it all in zombies because of the fact I don't want to play multiplayer. Okay, that's better. But yeah, no, in all actuality, if I wanted to speed this up, I'd want to try and get into multiplayer games, because even if it takes like 1 or 2 minutes to get into a multiplayer lobby, it's still technically faster to do the things there. Because like in the same period of time where I get like 1 level, I could probably get like 3 or 4. Just because of how the differences between them. And I also know technically Outbreak is the best zombies mode to farm for experience. I just like to do them in here because I like this game mode a lot better. But unfortunately it might have to be a thing where I come in here and just do a ton of Outbreak just to get them done. Sucks because Outbreak games take so long that they take up like the entire stream. And I need to do like one for like each weapon. I don't know. Maybe we'll start doing some Outbreak matches after I die here. Just get some XP going. There we go. Camo, at least. Fortunately, the Krasny there made a couple crawlers. There we go. I should get some ammo, though, and a battery.
That's a battery. Are we just picking up trash now?
Hey, Peck, you never know. Yeah. I'm actually excited to see if Hans is going to come back. Because I know he's a multiplayer skin right now for the beta. But I wonder if he's actually going to show up in the story at all. He's on the enemy faction, or the... I say enemy. There's like always like a good and evil faction on multiplayer CODs. Or at least the modern ones with the skins. He's technically on what is considered the evil faction right now, so it's assumed he's corrupted in some way, shape, or form, so... That's at least the impression that I'm working with here. I don't know, I'd have to ask SK what he thinks. Fortunately, I forgot to message SK, so no SK today. But that's alright. There we go. Damage is a little bit better, and the fire rate and is a little bit better as well. Unfortunately, it is still bolt action. You can't change that, so there is still a noticeable delay in between shots. Trust me, it's not what you want when you're
My lucky day.
when you're dealing with zombies. Also, I got 3 kills there. I didn't think this could collapse past 2. Oh, okay. Does Pack-a-Punch actually give you a 3 clat? No, because I'm getting 2 there. So those 2 that I actually got, those 2 bullets I got the 3 kills each on, like... I wonder what happened. Yeah, there I got another 3 clat. 2, 2... Interesting, interesting. That was 1. That was 1. Alright. Now I'm only getting 1 per bullet. 1, that's okay. There's still a few zombies that I didn't expect to get a collat on that one, honestly.
Extraction no longer an option. For now.
I'm gonna actually repair my armor here. It's just 250 common scrap, so I might as well. Piles are actually really good if you're not searching for the radar dish to just get some extra scrap to get some craftables going. So, I will gladly take it. Hey. Go. More scrap. I'll gladly take that as well. Yeah, I got another excessive force. That's 3 in a single shot. Alright. So, I don't know. It seems random. What I'm assuming is that on the second hit, it's actually hitting zombies with overlapping hitboxes, so it's giving me the 3rd, even though it's not supposed to.
Got something extra for that.
Honestly, they just need to change the collat rules back to 3, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, say honestly twice, that makes sense. Sorry. My usual speech patterns when I'm trying to focus on a game are coming out. I think they should change the collat rules back to 3, though, because of the fact that that was the way more consistent than the 2 here, especially on slower fire rate weapons. I do understand for things like, what you call it, for like fully automatic weapons, they want to leave it at 2. Because of the fact that that means that they're less oppressive compared to, like, the slower firing weapons. But the slower firing weapons still need the 3 at that point. Because otherwise, you don't fix the problem, you've just reintroduced it in a much worse way. Because now the single-shot weapons struggle even harder to keep up with the amount of zombies, whereas the automatic weapons are still the exact same. It just means you have to put in a few extra bullets than you would otherwise. But we'll have to see. I do hope that they do something that's going to make it better. I think with Deadshot, one of its upgrades might be to increase the amount of zombies that bullets will penetrate through, which I think is going to be a really nice upgrade for snipers and everything. Like, I don't want to say it's going to be the most powerful upgrade in the game, but it might be. And I actually remembered Aether Shroud that time. See, the dumb foxboy does learn eventually. You know, just eventually. I think I'm aiming a little too high as well.
Fuck with me, I fuck with you.
So let's try aiming a little lower, see if I can get them. I don't know why I'm aiming so high. I think it's because I am trying to use the little point, like, object there that's in the center. I think I'm trying to line it up with the base, or with the tip of that instead of the base where I should be lining it up. I don't know, I'm not a gun person. I've never seen a sight like this or even know how to use one. But either way, we're doing good. We have a very solid setup here. Probably going to Pack-a-Punch again soon, just to make sure that the damage keeps up. But yeah, I do hope that one of the upgrades, if not for Deadshot, then I don't know what it would be on. Like, I guess Double Tap, if they ever decide to re-add it, would be a nice one to have extra bullet penetration on, but I don't know. Maybe Death Perception as well could be another one on that list that would actually be pretty good for it. You need to do it on something that's actually bullet related, so like accuracy equals penetration, or fire rate equals pen, or just something like that. Although the re-addition of Double Tap, especially Double Tap 2.0, I think would fix all of the problems with sniper rifles anyways. Even though I don't think Treyarch wants to ever re-add Double Tap. It's the one perk that whenever a perk needs to be excluded was their go-to for the longest time. Like, it's the first perk in Zombies history ever to not appear, and it was on Ascension, where there is no perk machine for Double Tap. Even though there was a perk machine for every single perk from previous maps there. It's not like there wasn't room. They had enough room to patch in Mule Kick later on. It's just they never gave you Double Tap until the Black Ops 3 version that had the Wonder Fizz specifically for Double Tap and Deadshot. Which, I mean, they ended up making it so that way that was the only two things you could get out of there, because it would be too easy to abuse to not have to deal with the monkeys if you just got all your perks out of the Wonder Fizz. You could leave the doors closed and just camp whichever ones that were actually out in the open. Like, if you didn't have to watch over Jug, like, getting Quick Revive Jug would actually be very, very powerful. Because all you'd have to do is just watch over Quick Revive, and maybe Widow's Wine if you decided to go that route. Because Widow's Wine was actually, Widow's Wine was necessary to get access to for one of the landers in Ascension. So of course that one was always open to monkeys. Whereas Jug was a part of a split path that you could easily go around and didn't have to open for any reason. So just being able to get Jug out of the Wonder Fizz on that map would have completely broken it, because Jug would have just been available for free, basically. Yeah, you'd have to, like, roulette spin through all of the different perks until you actually got the one you were looking for, but it's not too bad. If it means not having to sit and defend the machine, it would have been well worth it. Especially since you were probably going to pick up more perks anyway. So you could just drink whichever ones that you were going to already go for. Even if it does put them at risk. Trying to hit the Krasny here. That's not easy.
Shot's good. You will not be missed.
I'm gonna try and get some more points here before this double point swings out, and then I'm gonna kill the Krasny. This is why I was thinking about getting another level of Pack Punch in this, even though I don't really need it right now. Because, yeah, normal zombies are still going down in one shot, but special zombies are going to be like more like this Krasny and start taking multiple shots to take down very quickly. And either way, that's another camo. I mean, now that the Krasny's down, I don't have to worry about it, although I'll probably still do it at the end of this round, just in case another one shows up next round. I have to remember that this is the special spam map, so... You'd think it would be Firebase Z, since Firebase Z doesn't have one of the upper tiers, it's just lower tier specials, but... Nope. more specials appear on here, I bet, than that map. Probably because mimics will, like, appear away from you and you can kind of just ignore them. It's not like the specials in this map where they actively seek you out. But that's just a theory. Maybe it is more even than I give it credit for. I'll repair armor real quick. Oh, actually, never mind. I can just get full armor. Cool. And get some of my scrap. Or I didn't even get any scrap back. I was about to say get some of it back, but no. All I got was green. And I spent blue, so... Oh well. It does seem like they're going to be changing the scrap system to only have one tier of scrap, which is kind of nice. But I didn't see that for a fact, so maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to talk about information for the next game when I've been trying to kind of close myself off from info just to make sure that I don't get spoiled on anything.
Keep your distance, asshole.
This is the first time I've been actually excited for a new release in a long time. Usually the games I'm interested in are games that came out like years ago. Like Marvel vs. Capcom 2, that re-release that's coming out. This falls under the criteria because it's an old game. Like, I'm actually super excited for that. Probably actually gonna buy it and play it on stream. Even though I'm not that big into fighting games, and fighting games don't tend to do well on my channel, it's still my stream. I get to choose what goes on to it, so... I don't expect any of my friends to join me, but I want to play it enough to make the purchase worthwhile before the servers die. Because Spikecade exists, of course. Because that's what happened in the first fighting game collection. I was gonna buy it because I was very interested in Darkstalkers, but unfortunately, before I could even purchase it, like all of the servers on Steam died, so I just kind of never bought it. The thing is, I don't even think it got a price cut at any point to make it more worthwhile, even though the servers are basically dead at this point. So yeah, I want to get in while the hype train is still rolling for it, and then hope that it lives long enough for me to actually have some fun with the game. Who knows, maybe I'll get good enough to actually be join the community for it, but probably not. I am terrible at fighting games after all. But hey, that's usually because I don't put the effort in, and also the fighting games I tend to enjoy also die very quickly, like DNF, that lasted like a month and then died. Yeah, I really wish that game lasted longer. I really enjoyed what I played of it. And even though it got DLC, like, none of the DLC really revived the game at all. That said, I am starting to get back into Guilty Gear Strive with the launch of that game's 3rd season. So I might stream that once that comes out, because that'll be kind of popular. But I need to figure out my stream schedule now that the Zenless event is going on. Because there's now a lot of stuff that I want to go back through the series that I've done and see if I want to continue them or if I want to cancel them. Like Infernum, I know Infernum infuriates me and I'm stuck on it, but I don't really want to cancel it. Like the Fargos, that'll probably be canceled because I can only have one Terraria series, or I only want one Terraria series going. There's this, which, I mean, I'm still playing this with SK, so even if SK's not here, I still want to keep going on this. Zenless is probably going to be one of those things where I restrict only to, like, the occasional stream, like, once a month or whatever. As much as I love, streaming Zenless, they're also my least viewed VODs on YouTube. With it being the, most VODs in a row I've gone without any views. But, yeah.
It is over for you.
Okay, though. And then, what else? I know some people were asking if I was going to restart, or not redo, if I was going to continue Fallout 3 at some point. I still want to, but I need to make sure that that save actually still works. Because on my own time I was fiddling around with mods, so I don't know if if I can just uninstall them and load up the save. I should be able to. but I want to be careful with that thing. Let's see. Rabbit and Steel, actually, I want to turn into a series. Like, for some reason, that's like one of my most popular VODs right now with like 400 views. I don't really understand why. But hey, I'm not going to complain. I love Final Fantasy XIV rating, and having a game that actually kind of is like Final Fantasy XIV rating, but like more allowing me to do it solo is actually really nice. So I think that's going to become a kind of a series. I don't know. I'm always wary about saying things are going or not going to be a series because I'm a little finicky when it comes to games, and sometimes I'll just randomly drop games because I've been playing them too much, or I just am not having enough fun with them. Like, I try and pay attention to what does well on my channel and play those things, but I also want to play games that I actually want to play. I mean, this is only supposed to be a hobby anyway, so it's not like I'm missing out on not playing the super popular games. Like, it's not supposed to grow too much. Like, this is just what I do to kind of pass my days while I wait for, or while I study for my GED and do other stuff. Just a good way to get good at, to get better at least at talking publicly. I won't say good, because as you can hear me stuttering and stammering, I'm not very good at public speaking even after these streams. But this has definitely helped me. I'm a lot better at speaking, although alright, I'm tripping over a lot of boards right now. But I am still better at speaking than I was before I started streaming, so. Even though I'm not perfect, actually nowhere close to perfect, I still believe that this was a worthwhile hobby just to get better at speaking. And that's why I do this. Of course, the streams with Luna and Fire are going to continue. Just because of the fact that both of those are my friends and I want to keep hanging out with them, of course. Yeah. I've actually been thinking about spending the extra days that I don't spend streaming. Because I'm going to go back to my, like, 3 to 4 days a week kind of schedule that I had previously. I'm thinking about making some, like, actual, like, edited content for YouTube instead of just posting VODs and that's it. Like, it's not going to be anything huge. Like I said, I'm still just doing this for a hobby, but it would be nice to actually practice, like, writing, like, actual scripts instead of just going off of whatever. Because I still don't do any kind of preparation for these streams. I just kind of hit go live and then say whatever comes to mind. So while I'm usually pretty decent at improvisation, I am also very terrible at actually planning things out. That is actually something I would like to work on getting better at. Got stuck against the wall here, but that's okay. Oh, I was almost through the wave. I actually probably could have just tanked that, but I need to start getting in the habit of not just sitting there letting zombies wail on me instead of getting myself out. It's just I probably had a few better options to get myself out of that situation, like a grenade or something. Oh well. I also have a decoy, which I could have just thrown, but I only have the one, so I'm wary about throwing it.
Was built to suppress riots and escape attempts. It will tear through you in seconds.
My tormentors.
Usually I have a couple more, but I've only seen the one drop.
That felt pretty decisive to me.
I would go down to the camp area I set up earlier, but the thing is I don't want to do that with a sniper rifle. I know it would probably be fine, but the sniper is so slow that I think I would end up getting pushed out of it, like, almost immediately.
I am nearby if you require evac. Though that would be most
good.
disappointing.
Watch DC chest. Alright, only off by one. I meant to say desync check, but unfortunately I kind of slur my words when I'm trying to talk fast. So that is definitely something I need to practice a lot, and that's why I want to do scripted content. So I can do multiple takes, so I can get myself to slow down and actually enunciate my words a lot better.
Stay down.
That is definitely something I need to work on. I'm good at just spitting out words, but I need to actually start practicing saying them more clearly and slowly, so that way they're easier to understand. I mean, hey, it's the first of the month. Like, now is the time to be making these plans of what I want to improve about myself during the month. I know a lot of people have, like, those New Year resolutions, but I think that's a little too much time, and you're setting too broad a goal at that point, especially when you don't know what the rest of the year is going to even look like. So, to me, what I like to do is on the first or last day of each month, I like to make a plan based on what I know the next month's going to be like, and set goals for that month, specifically. It means that I can set narrower goals that end up working out a lot better, and and there's less likelihood that something's going to go wrong that's going to derail my entire plan. It could still happen, but since the goals are so much more narrower, I have more time to work on them if I need to. Like, if I set a goal that's like, hey, I want to get better at being more clear when I speak, like, for a monthly goal, that's a lot easier than, hey, I want to get better at all facets of speaking over an entire year. Because that's so unspecific that I could technically just get better at saying one specific word over and over, and that would technically count, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm being putting a little too much hyperbole in there, but still. Okay. I'm actually starting to get a groove now, so I can tell my speech pattern getting a little bit easier to understand. Just when I start to panic and the game starts to get away from me, I tend to, I tend to start stopping my speech. I tend to start slurring words. Like, I tend to start doing all that stuff. So, yeah, I just need to start working on being more calm in these kind of situations. Okay. Almost up the end of the wave here. There we go. We're good. We have enough to get Pack-a-Punch 3. I think we just take that right away. Just because it makes special zombies way easier. Fortunately, I have a custom camo on this, so no Pack-a-Punch camo. I do hope that is something they changed, that you can set it to force overwrite any custom camos with the Pack-a-Punch one. Because there are a lot of situations where I want the custom camo when I don't have the weapon upgraded, but would rather have the Pack-a-Punch camo whenever it does finally get upgraded. And it was something I thought they would introduce at some point. I even used to think that's how it used to work. Like when this game, like, closer to first came out. And then, but every time I've played on PC, it's been forcing the camo to stay. No matter what I do, so... I don't know. Maybe it was something they changed in a patch and that's how it used to work, but that's how I want it to work in Black Ops 6. Give me my custom camo when it's unupgraded, and then switch it to the proper Pack-a-Punch camo once I do put it in there, so... I know that's how it worked in Black Ops 3. It's always a really nice system. But then again, the attachment system was also very different in Black Ops 3. Because the attachments would be, anytime you would pick up the weapon, you'd have that specific set of attachments, instead of it being entirely determined by when you pick up the weapon, like what rarity the weapon is. So I think that old system was better, just in every single regard. Because it wasn't so much a gamble of if you're going to get a good set of attachments on picking up a weapon. It was like, hey, you're going to get your specific setup. Like, you know what's on this, and it's actually worth it to upgrade weapons just so you can put better attachments on them. But the Black Ops 3 camo system was also very bare bones, so I hope that it sticks with the Cold War version. I'm going to be sad if it's just, hey, get this amount of kills and then you're done. That's all Black Ops 3 had. But to be fair to Black Ops 3, they didn't realize that the loadout system was going to be very popular. They kind of threw it in as just like a, hey, if you want to do it, you can. Like, actually take them into zombies and use them for just a little bit. It wasn't until Black Ops 4 that they introduced, like, the proper loadout system for all camos, for all guns and zombies, so... Actually, one of the interesting things to think about, like, a lot of the systems that people really enjoy in Cold War started in Black Ops 4. Like, the loadout system and the camo system that we currently have is from Black Ops 4. Let's see, what else was there? There's, okay, I can't think of it off the top of my head, which seems really bad, I'm sorry, but... Yeah, like, I swear a lot of this stuff actually did come from Black Ops 4. And yet it never gets any of the appreciation it deserves because it's always seen as the black sheep, even though those maps are actually really good. Like, Voyages of Despair, like, I understand that one's an actually bad map. Blood of the Dead was a bastardization of a much better map. Alpha Omega, people seem to hate on that map, but it's good for what it was and what it was supposed to be. But I understand a lot of people wanted more unique content and not just repackaged maps. Classified is probably the best edition of 5, including the Black Ops version. What else? I'm trying to think. Dead of the Night, apparently people actually really hate that map, and I don't understand why. Like, yeah, it was collectibles, the map, but I mean, honestly, I kind of enjoyed it. It fit the theme of the map, like a Victorian England, like, kind of murder mystery vibe, and had you essentially collecting clues to figure out what happened and what to do about it. And it also had that, like, monster movie, like vampires and werewolves and all that kind of stuff. So I am aware of why people don't like it. I just think that it was a lot better than they give it credit. Let's see, what else? Ancient Evil, people actually do admit that map's good. Keep in mind, these are just general things I've heard from watching videos on YouTube. So it could be that your opinion is a lot different than what I've heard, or even mine for that matter. But yeah, I'm just repeating what I've heard on the internet because I think it's worth discussing. Because apparently also Liberty Falls is actually going to be a lot of people have been saying that map's not very good either, and all I can hear of to why it's not that good is because it's too small. Which, I mean, to be fair, like, that's what all the maps used to be like. I understand as the game gets more modern, like, larger and larger maps are expected to be the norm, but there's nothing wrong with a map that's on the smaller side. So I don't get what the hate is about it.
Who's next?
I don't know.
Fuck around and find out.
I was talking with my friend Than, and he said it's going to be like the new Transit, which I assume means like it's going to be that map that some people think is really good and some people hate. And it's just one of those things that the community's never going to decide on, like what stance to take on it. Because I know like a lot of people say that Transit's a bad map. I personally believe Transit's a bad map. However, I believe it for a different reason. I think Transit was overly ambitious for what it was trying to do, and what the hardware was capable of. Whereas Like, I know some people think it's a good map, and I think that it had the potential to be a good map and want to see, like, a reimagining of it from Treyarch. But it's just one of those, like, very decisive maps that either people are like, oh, it's a good map and you guys just don't understand, or it's a terrible map and, like, no one should ever play it. So I'm like, somewhere in the middle there. I believe that in its current state, it is a bad map. But if they were to actually fix the problems with it, which were hardware related, like make the fog less oppressive, make the it easier to travel in between the different map segments, and like maybe fill the extra like unused space with a little bit of extra stuff, it could actually be a good map. Because transit in its individual sections is a good map. Like, Town is probably one of the best survival maps of Black Ops 2. Plus, Depot has its issues, but it's still actually a pretty decent survival map. Farm is actually kind of bad, I will admit that one. Like, it's just so claustrophobic, like, and, like, there's, like, no good places to train that aren't covered in lava. So that one, I think, needs a little bit of a rework. But the rest of them are fine. Power Station was, like, a bad area because you had to go for it for Pack-a-Punch. I think if it was just, like, a set piece and part of the Easter egg, like, no one would think it's bad. But since you needed to go there specifically for Pack-a-Punch, and Pack-a-Punch is also a pain, like, I think that's what soured a lot of people's opinions of the map. I think if Pack-a-Punch was a little bit easier to get to, maybe, like, just another switch you had to build in the power station, like, it would have been fine. But unfortunately, you have to build the turbine, you have to place it down in the power station, you then have to haul yourself to town, hope that the turbine doesn't break while you're gone from it, and then you can get into the bunker that holds Pack-a-Punch, and then you can assemble Pack-a-Punch and use it. Oh, and also, if the turbine breaks while you're in Pack-a-Punch, you're stuck down there. There's no way to get out. What would I change? I mean, first off, I would make it so that way people could open Pack-a-Punch from the inside out, just in case someone gets stuck in there. And two, I would have it be like a switch you pull on a timer that actually is consistent, instead of it being like, oh, it could last like a long time, or it could be broken instantly. Like, maybe have you set down a turbine and then flip a switch in the power station, and that will keep it powered for, like, let's say, like, 2 minutes, just because of the fact of how far you have to run. And then, after that 2 minutes, it closes, but you can still reactivate the switch while you're inside Pack-a-Punch. Or maybe even the switch inside Pack-a-Punch also needs the turbine, since you would have it on you at that point. But yeah, I don't know. Like, Transit had some good ideas. And if the hardware at the time, specifically the PlayStation 3 and Xbox, were good enough to actually handle the game itself, like, it would be fine.
One bite.
I mean, even though, like, the PS3 and Xbox 360 were, like, was one of the best console generations, it has to be admitted that compared to today's standards, like, hardware was very lacking. Even then, for that, by the standards of that day and time, they were still, like, somewhat lacking. They were never the cutting edge of technology, but they were just really solid machines. Matter of fact, I have my PS3 next to me, and it still works. Fortunately, though, like, all those systems their stores got shut down, so you can't download everything. Which, that's fine. Like, digital storefronts can't stay up forever. I wish they would do a better job at preserving those storefronts, but you know what? Beggars really can't be choosers. And they always have the ability to re-release games, and not, like, for some of them I'll gladly pay for them, and others I'm sure there's someone who will gladly pay for them. But it's just when companies essentially go, yep, You had your fun with the game. It's now time to move on to the next one. What? You want to keep playing this one? No, you agreed to play the next. Or you want to play your current one still? No. We're going to make it so you can't play the current one anymore, so you're forced into the next one. I mean, to be fair, PS3 and Xbox 360 are now 2 console generations old, and I'm sure the PS4 and Xbox One are going to start getting shut down as soon as the PS5 and Xbox whatever they call the next one. But there's no consistency with Xbox. But I'm sure once those consoles come out... Did I say PS5? I meant to say PlayStation 6. And whatever the Xbox is called. Once those things start coming out, I'm sure there's going to be... they're going to start shutting down the stores for the PS4 and the Xbox Series... Or not Series, Xbox One. And that's why PC gaming will always be the greatest, because you can't shut down Steam. And all of those games that are on previous generations still work perfectly fine on PC. Okay, not perfectly fine. There are notorious games that have issues, especially when played on newer hardware. But at least there's workarounds to get them working. It's not like console, where just because they didn't include, or they chose not to include backwards compatibility, you're just kind of screwed. Like, it's funny, that Nintendo is built all around people's nostalgia, and yet they refuse to make any of their games backwards compatible. Like, to the point where they made the Switch cartridge-based, even though that the previous ones were disc-based. Just so that way they didn't have to worry about backwards compatibility. And before anyone says, oh, they made it cartridge-based because it's supposed to be a mobile game, like... yeah, no, that doesn't work. Yeah, full-size discs don't work on, or don't usually work on handhelds. They can work perfectly fine. But, the PSP actually had a disc drive. Funny enough, the PS Vita had cartridges as well for some reason, but... Yeah, the PS Vita, or the PSP, the original one, actually did have a disc drive, and it had, like, small discs. So you could have just used those small discs and brought back the old GameCube-sized ones. Like, that would have actually been really cool to be able to use, like, GameCube-sized discs again for the Switch. I mean, yeah, I understand those things were, like, a little bit of a novelty, all things considered, but still. They were just as powerful as the PS2 and Xbox were at that day. As a matter of fact, from what I understand of those three consoles, the GameCube, the PS2, and the Xbox, the original one, the GameCube was actually the most powerful of the three. Which is why, for most emulations of multi-platform games at that time, use the GameCube version specifically. Because it's usually the best, because the GameCube was the most powerful. But yeah, fun fact, modern standards of 60 FPS actually started on the GameCube. Like, a lot of GameCube games actually ran at 60. And yet we've somehow gone backwards, and now most game companies are trying to convince us that 30 should be the norm. Which, no. Turn down your graphics, and you could run the game just fine at 60. It doesn't need to be that turned up. Like, I play all my games at, like, a medium level, and that's about what most gamers do. Not everything needs to be 4K. Like, you can have 1080p at 60 FPS, and that looks fine. I know there's some people who disagree with me on that, but, like, I would say that it's more important, the 60 FPS is the more important part, is what I'm trying to spit out here. Like, yeah, 4K is nice, I will admit that. But if we're talking about which is more important, the resolution of the game or the frame rate, I would say the frame rate is more important. Because frame rate equals smoother inputs, which equals even better, an even better play experience. Now then, I don't know what started that whole entire rant about frame rates and everything, Other than me talking about Black Ops 2 and then the PS3 and Xbox, but hey, that's just what you get sometimes on this stream. Just me randomly going off about random stuff that's not even pertaining to my channel. But hey, it's something that I'm very passionate about. I've been, like, gaming has been my hobby for, like, my entire life. So as you, like, get into these hobbies, you start to pick up on these, like, technical stuff. Besides, I gotta fill, like, another hour, I think. Oh, only 30 minutes. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna stop at 5 today. Like I said, the dog made a mess in the house, and I'm worried about him making another one. So I'm probably gonna end out at 5 directly, just to ensure that, that he doesn't. Although my mom should be home, which if my mom's home, I want to end then, just because, so that way she can have some silence for the rest of the night. And she probably doesn't want to have to try watching TV over my, over me talking to myself, basically.
Shambling days are over.
There we go. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna suck to throw away what's such a good run. I still have my self-revive and all of my perks and everything. But unfortunately, that's just how it goes. There's really no good way to end these. However, that said, this won't always be the case. Once Black Ops 6 comes out, they're introducing the ability to save and quit at any time. So I'm going to start using that during streams to try and get incredibly high rounds, even if I have to end stream early. That is the plan, at least. But yeah, I'm actually super excited. Like, I want to try and get round 100 on all the maps there. The reason I don't do it in on this stream is because it would take too long. Because it takes like a few hours just to get to 50, so I don't have the time to just sit and stream all day to get level 1 or round 100. And usually something goes wrong anyway, so. I'm gonna do that. Wait. I'm gonna have to be careful here. They're gonna start trying to crowd me again. But luckily I can just go around them like this. Alright, I have to say, I know I'm probably gonna regret saying this. I do hope that it's a little harder to train in Black Ops 6. Because you have areas like this in the spawn room of D Machine, where it is just incredibly easy to train around, so much that I barely have to do much of anything. If I'm about to get cornered, nope, no I'm not. And I know part of that is Aether Shroud, like I have gotten cornered in this map. But like if I'm over there by that wall, all I have to do is just walk around the zombies trying to trap me.
It is over for you.
I guess I shouldn't say that and immediately get trapped, that's my bad. That's also part of the reason why I usually don't hit 100, is just because of the fact that I'm really dumb and get myself trapped in really dumb ways.
Nice skull, while it lasted.
Took 3 hits or 3 shots to hit a point-blank zombie, and that's probably part of it too. Still though, I have 800 out of 1,000 kills or crits, so I'm obviously doing something right. I mean, I need 1,000 plus from whenever I got that that last camo to actually finish out my headshot camos. So the more I get, the better. Unfortunately, it's gonna come to the same thing as the Mac 10, where I need where I need weapon XP to get anything out of it. And I'm sure my double weapon XP token has fallen off at this point. Not that I really could check it or pop any new ones. That's also another thing I hope they change. Like, just give me a menu where I can check on my double XP stuff. Although I'm sure as the game is active, like Black Ops 6, there's going to be a lot of double XP events that I'm going to go through that are just all double XP all the time, so that's going to be the best time to farm my weapons and camos and stuff. Yeah. Really excited for Black Ops 6. I hope it's going to be good. I've seen some gameplay stuff and it looks good so far. I know SK was playing the beta, but I don't know if he played it again today. But he's been saying that it's really good. He got max level in the beta, so he's going to get that calling card. But yeah. I'm sure we will be playing it together a lot. At least I hope so. I haven't heard from him in a few days. I mean, that's more on... Yeah, I don't know, actually. I've tried reaching out to him, just haven't gotten a response. Either way. I did forget to mention it, or message him for today, but I think that's because of the fact that I was doing that maintenance with my PC, and I didn't want to make plans before my before the maintenance was over. I didn't know if my PC was actually going to be working today. But I have solved all the issues, actually, including that weird lag issue I was talking about on stream, where like my my entire PC would slow down. Yeah, no, that is entirely fixed now. I haven't experienced it once since I redid my drives. 'Cause all I did was move a couple zip files that were really big, and for some reason they were on my direct hard drive and moved them to my external, which meant left them both in the blue because I also deleted a few games I wasn't playing. So yeah, they are now both in the blue. I defragged them just to be safe. They're all optimized and everything, and it has been giving me a buttery smooth experience since then. But yeah, I was playing... I do want to talk about the weird phenomena I got that convinced me to maintenance my drives. I was playing Core Keeper, and the game randomly saved and quit on me. There's no button in Core Keeper to instantly save and quit your game, so just for some reason, just playing along, and all of a sudden the game randomly saves and quits, and like I didn't ask it to do that. I don't know how that even happened. I think it was because I had all of the I was messing around with the world options and turned them all up to extreme. So I'm thinking maybe something that happened where the game like was going to crash, so it safe exited just to make sure that it could deal with the problem without crashing. And then, well, later that same night, I was watching a video on YouTube, and randomly it completely closed my video, and then opened a new tab, and then just it was like nothing, like it just acted like nothing happened. Like I had to reopen YouTube and reopen my video. And I don't know what happened there, because that's also the first time something like that's happened. Oh, I was aiming for the arm cannon, I missed. I don't know where I was aiming, actually. I say arm cannon, but I was, like, completely off to one side. Fortunately, that's just my aim sometimes. It sucks because he's knocking the zombies over. There's too many of them that I can't actually hit him. Because Deadshot's pulling me over to the other zombies, and I lose my opportunity to get a shot on him. Oh, that's even worse. Alright. We're in a very touchy situation here. I got a Krasny now. Crap. I can't hit them. So many zombies that I keep getting in the way.
Go home, you're done. Shot's good.
think I destroyed the Krasny's jetpack there. I don't know. I saw yellow text and I was firing in the Krasny's general direction, so I think that's what happened. Let's take a look at these guys. Nope. Backpack was still there. I saw him stagger too, that's why I thought it was the jetpack. Also, I was in the Aether shot and that zombie still attacked me. I'm just gonna do that. Didn't kill the Krasny, but at least it wounded him. There we go, got it.
Enemies down.
There we go. That's much better. We got this. Okay. Now here comes the good part of these later waves, is the fact that they're now just all lined up and I can just almost guarantee I get 2 headshots every time I fire. As long as one of those things don't show up, I guess. Yeah. Honestly, them being grouped up is probably the best case scenario. I don't think I'm gonna get my my 1,000 headshots I need from this, but that's okay. 1,500 kill. Wait, hold on. I got 1,500 headshots earlier. How do I have 1,500 kills? Unless that was well packed punch. Which, if that is the case, which most likely is yes, that's fine. I don't remember what category that's even part of. Or even what I have left. I know I was doing rapid kills, but I think I finished all those off. Just because now it's really good to just hold down the ADS button and just keep firing into them. I'm likely going to get enough headshots to actually make it worthwhile. Or I can just miss everyone. Oh gee, or I can really just miss everyone. There we go. I gotta repair my armor. Luckily I didn't go down, so I still have my self-revive and everything. However, I might be extracting soon just to, No, I still got 30 minutes. Okay, never mind. What I do need to do, however, is I need to pause my game real quick. I have to plug in my phone. Fortunately, since my phone and my tablet share a charger, I have to make sure that they both get time to actually get charged. Been too many times where I will charge one and then neglect the other. Right. Yeah, so that my phone's charging now. At least I think so. Fortunately, my phone charger isn't the best either, so yesterday I was actually having a problem where it was dying while it was on the charger. Which is a problem I occasionally have. Usually it's because my brightness is too high up, or I don't, it's doing something in the background. So I'll keep an eye on it, and if after this wave, if it's still dying, I'll fiddle with the settings a little to get it to start charging. But it should be fine. I think the charger was loose yesterday because it was completely, technically unplugged. Still looked like it was plugged in, but it was not connected to any electricity, so I think that might have been the culprit yesterday. I wonder if they're gonna add a calling card challenge for getting 0 kills with a nuke. I know that's a popular community challenge and just something that people do all the time because it's more efficient points-wise. But it would be nice to see some official recognition of, yeah, people just pick this stuff up for the 100 points after all the zombies are dead. Like, I know for later waves it's actually worth taking them just to get everything dealt with, but still. Not when you're farming camos, it isn't. Right. There we go. There we go.
And stay dead.
Hoping to take care of the disciple there, but unfortunately it didn't auto-snap to his head, but we got him. No, I'm still working on the Rapid Kills Challenge. Okay. I thought I'd already finished it. Whoops. To be fair, I am doing a lot of things where I'm, shooting like only once or twice and then I'm reloading, so I think that's probably the main culprit of why I don't, have that challenge done already. Also, body shots are not killing anymore, so I gotta be actually aiming for headshots, which is fine. It means if I accidentally hit a zombie in the chest, I still have another chance to get the headshot progress on them. Or just get stuck. There we go. Jeez. Although, if I'm not one-shot headshotting armored zombies, or even not even hitting zombies, like that's a little annoying.
One bite.
There is an X-ray window. I hope you do not choose retreat.
We're getting flawless Ethereum. Like I said, I needed, what, like, 16 more? Something like that? I know it was like 3 things that needed a full set of 5, and then I had enough. And then I only needed 1 more to finish out, like, the last one, so... Who knows? Maybe we'll actually get the rest of the Ethereum we need here, because I will get a bonus of it once I extract as well. I made it long enough to start getting them. Still though, actually very nice. I wonder if they're gonna, because there's gonna be more upgrades to perks, so I wonder how they're gonna handle unlocking them. Like, is it gonna be based on a challenge system, like as with Jug? Augments, am I gonna have to take a certain amount of damage while actually having Jug on? Because I think that would be a little bit better, because it means that you can prioritize which ones you want, instead of having to spend a resource that just goes towards everything. It also means that you can, if you're really paying attention, you can force specific upgrades. Sorry. Itch behind my ear for a second there.
Body drop. Have to go to hell. Can't stay. You fuck. Long rush.
And there's my rapid kill stun.
Good. There is still fighting you.
Cool. I will gladly take that. Nice. Still have to do headshots, which, I mean, I'm doing as much as I can. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it done this game, just because killing 1,000 zombies actually takes a while. It's wave 31, and I've only just got 1,000 headshots, or 1,100 technically. Even if I hit all of them, that would still be only like 300 extra headshots. Which, yeah, would be a nice bit chunk of progress, but it's not enough to get the entire thing. There we go.
Your friends will join us.
Whenever I try and hard scope for long enough to actually get more than just a couple kills is when I get myself cornered. Why I end up like scoping in, firing and then running and reloading. Just because it keeps me safer, because it keeps me with more peripheral vision. It's also making the waves go by super, super slowly. But that's just how it goes. I do still need the calling card for Wave 100, but I think that's going to be one of the last things I do. Just because of how much work I need to put into everything else. Like now, even going to Wave 30 like I am here is not the most efficient thing I could be doing. Technically, it would have been far more efficient to stop at like the first or second exfil and reset the game at that point. Although if I was concerned about efficiency, really the best thing to do would be go to Wave 6 and Outbreak and then exfil after that. Because that's the most efficient way to get experience in this game. I mean, I can also buy this just to be safe.
Reclaim that which is ours.
That way, if I decide I want to stop using this sniper for whatever reason, it could be something I do. I can actually I have another weapon to actually work on. I don't need extra perks. Like this perk setup is fine enough for what I'm doing. I think so. Can't think of anything I'm missing. I don't need a second chance perk because I still have my self revive. Not like any of them would actually be really good here anyways. Like, you know you're kind of screwed when your best chance at getting a second chance perk is a tombstone, of all things. Yeah, I'm missing PhD, Elemental Pop, which I don't want. And yeah, I guess I'll just take them all. The quick revive's still bugged, but whatever. Like, it'd be one thing if it said, like, hey, whenever you pick up quick revive, it's gonna move to, like, your first slot, because then I'd know what to expect. But there's nowhere in the game where it states that it's supposed to do that. So that has led me to believe for my entire time playing this, that is a bug. And I mean, if it is an intended feature, that doesn't change the fact that it's a really bad one. Alright, so too many things here at once. At least I can get the disciples are easy. Trying to hit the specials, but I can't stand still long enough to actually line up any shots on them. Kind of what's nice about the fact that the disciples float above everything is that I don't have to worry about the zombies getting in the way of my shots. Okay, now I destroyed the Mangler cannon. I didn't get it disarmed, so I don't know if I actually took down the Mangler itself, but it seems like it. And there's another Mangler, so I'm willing to believe now that I actually did take it down. Yeah, no, it's taking too long to take this thing down.
Another domino falls.
It sucks, I'll have to work on the thing later, but I can do that. Right now what I want is something a little bit more reliable at taking down zombies. Oh, I'm missing a lot of stuff. Crap. Oh, hey, looks like I don't have to worry about ending this stream. Game's gonna end itself. And there's only 10 minutes left, so I don't think I'm gonna start another game. So, I know this was a way shorter one than usual. Well, 10 minutes shorter at least. But I'm gonna end out here. Like, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. It was actually fun to jump around to topics today, like I did. But yeah. I have to go keep an eye on the dog. I'm gonna take him out again and see if I can get him to go outside, so that way he's more likely to do it again in the future. Because usually if you can get him outside once and actually get him to go out there, he's fine, but it's just, I don't know, sometimes he decides that he doesn't want to do that. So, I'm gonna go outside and keep an eye on the dog. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, I appreciate it. Let's find someone to raid real quick. See. Sumlin actually made some art for me, so I think we should raid them. Yeah. We'll raid them. They're actually playing Persona 3, so we're actually a really good game. Like they were playing The Sims for the thumbnail, but they might have been playing that for a little bit. Alright. Alright. Bye. Thank you guys for coming. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day.
They got puppy masks. Natsumi. Hi, how goes it?